one. This is going to be the first clip, I guess you could call it, of putting the electrical in the barn part 2. Now, I got started today and did a lot more than I forgot to bring the camera over. So I got into a little bit more of it than I would have done normally without showing you first. But what we're doing, I think you can pretty much figure it out, is we're getting ready. Well, these things, that takes about 1 second to get rid of these. We're getting things moved away from the wall. Took everything off of the shelves. Going to be heading down that road, getting all of that taken care of and opening all of that up like I did the other sides. Now, Mrs. Stedhomer and I have already gone into our local Lowe's and we have gotten all of the hardware that we need to do this job. The only problem is, for the conduit we're running, they do not have 45-degree fittings. They got 90s, but not 45s. And I'm gonna need, so they're forcing me to learn how to use that. I have been doing everything I can to try not to use that. But they're forcing me. Now I have to learn how to use that. Be back in a little bit. Well, there's pretty near a whole afternoon, whole afternoon. I guess I didn't get out of here till after 3 o'clock and it's 6. So I guess it's 3 to 4 hours. And you can see the conduit that I'm running. And it runs straight down into here. And then looky there, I actually got one bent. We didn't see that one, which happened to be wrong, but then it goes into here, and from here, look at that, right into there. Now, what I'm doing here is a step drill. Maybe, I don't know if we can see this or not. I'm gonna try. You can see the steps right in there. I went in first with the 1-inch spade bit. And when I went in there, maybe ½ an inch. Then I downstepped it to a 5/8 drill bit that went the rest of the way through into the other side, which had a 1/8. And this, well, here, let me show you. Here's a little piece of scrap, 3/4 inch. And you can see here, fits right in. Now I'll kick this over and down so that it'll go through here and right into there. And it'll kick up and over, and then actually in between here, there is no conduit in between on the post, but I don't need one there. It's gonna do it itself. But I don't have to put a 1-inch hole all the way through. I can just do this, and then it actually maintains its integrity. Okay, we're back out the next morning. Nice and warm. Neighbors are over there cutting some brush. And I got my boss with me today. We're gonna do this up, and she's gonna take care and keep all the bugs away from me. Alrighty, the first thing we're doing is I'm setting up the drill press to cut the 3/4 inch slot out of that box, because you can see this one over here. The next one, which is going to be right about in there, is going to have a 3/4 inch going into it, but a ½ inch going out. So because these boxes don't have that type of a combination on them, I have to cut one of them out by using a hole saw. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, and then after that we're going to start trying to stretch out these 3/4 inch pipe and see if we can get it all put together, and then I'll be back. Well, we got the first leg wired. Here, this is actually, there's two, you can see here. Two different wires. The first leg and the second leg goes up again like we've said before, through, and then we start with the daisy chaining here. Okay, the first one is a daisy chain here, as you can see, one that goes straight through, and we follow it to here, another daisy chain, and we follow it here, another daisy chain. Now when we get to here, to this one, the first plug will be on this. The second plug will be on this, which is a direct line straight back to the breaker box. And then this is the one that'll be daisy chained on around the wall. Well, the first leg has been terminated. Now all I got to do is go over there and finish hooking it up. Well, I came out yesterday, thought it would be too cold, started tinkering, playing around, and went ahead and got all the way back to there. Now this one here is that one that I was telling you about that would be kind of special, and I've marked it as so. This plug over here is on that leg, which is a one breaker, and this one on this side will be on the leg or the breaker that powers the rest of the barn. There will be 4 to 5 boxes on each one. Now, one of the things that I have always done for each box, I have pre-prepared, I guess you could say, the plugs over here before I take it to the actual box. Now, this just kind of eliminates a number of issues once I get there, because I don't have to worry about holding them anymore. I don't have to worry about whether they're correct or whatever you want to call it. I always try to do these on a basis of everything is exactly the same and similar to everything else. But once I do this, I think you can understand and see that by doing this here at the table makes it a whole lot easier than trying to do it at the box. And with that, we're ready to go over to the box and start the install on it. Well, I have the last one terminated. Every one of them, all the way around, has been terminated, and we're ready to go. Now, the next step is up here. This is the final step of our electrical runs within the barn. Get that line ready and get it terminated. I do this a little different than a lot of people do. I like to hook the hot wire up to the breaker and then plug the breaker in. It just makes it, I don't know why, it's just to me a little bit more comfortable, shall I say. And it's real easy to do with these. It's in. Okay. Well, you know, to me, I'm believing this electrical box is put together. So what's left to do? This is what's left to do. Okay, everything tested out perfect. Everything looks like it's running. We now have an enclosed electric box for the first time since I put that in, and it don't look too bad. So there you have it. I believe that is a completed job. That would be considered as Barn Electrics Part 2 complete. The barn has been wired, and I can get started with more that I have been thinking and worrying about for so many weeks, months, days, whatever you want to call it. This is Stay at Homer. I surely do thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed your visit. I know I enjoyed bringing this to you. Don't forget to give us thumbs up, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your local Amish harness maker. As if they were able to even see this. We'll catch y'all the next time. Y'all have a blessed, blessed, blessed day. Bye-bye.